Alright, so it's been a couple of days since I last talked to the camera. My eyes are hurting because I don't know, I didn't sleep well and there's wind outside. Yeah, there's wind. Alright. I don't know. I don't know what to speak about. I guess we can talk about what's been going on. We can talk about some random shit today. I ain't feeling the mood to talk about something heavy. I'm doing my rotations for the next 3 weeks, and it's going to be a bit difficult to make some videos, but I'll probably try and make them. I mean, I will do what I can to make as much content as I can. Rotations are I was expecting them to be a little longer, but I guess nobody is. Bro, why the fuck am I crying? Shit. Fuck. Bro, my eyes are hurting. I need to go sleep for a little bit. Yeah, so I was saying, bro, rotations are like, they're kind of like a necessity, but nobody wants to do them because I don't know, like, bro, there's no patience in people. I see a couple of people on their phones when they're there to learn shit. I mean, bro. And then there's doctors themselves, and up till now I've not really met someone who's interested in teaching. I think it was in the first year when I was doing my internship. I was doing my rotations, I guess, in the radiology department, and the attending doctor was kind enough to explain and was interested in teaching, even though she wasn't getting paid. That is another thing that kind of pisses me off. I don't know if doctors get paid for doing extra work, but if they don't, it's kind of not good, because then you're sending people to do rotations in the hospital, but then the attending doctor is not explaining stuff properly, and it kind of defeats the purpose of going there to learn. But yeah, doing my internship, doing my rotations, I don't really like them anymore, I would say. I used to like them, but I don't know, man. The change in lifestyle has kind of pushed me towards not liking them. It's not that I don't want to do shit, but I'm not as interested anymore. I've kind of grown tired of sitting like this, and it's not like I'm someone who's completely different from the rest. I still have some things that I want to change. I still go back to being myself sometimes, which is not good. It kind of pisses me off as well, like, it's that easy to go back to how you used to be. It's actually harder to change. And Bro, fuck. I feel like I'm stuck, but I'm still going. And I know that this is just a phase. Everyone goes through this. You have to start somewhere. You start somewhere and you end up somewhere. But if you don't start, then you're not going anywhere. And I feel like environment, your environment, bro, I can't speak. Fuck. Your surroundings are a huge part in how you are shaped. And I knew this, but it kind of becomes clear when you're trying to do something in life which is completely different from what everyone else is doing. But you know you're doing something which is probably better or is going to give you more benefit than what everyone else is doing. But the fact that you're doing it alone kind of makes you anxious. And there's always going to be a point where you have this the inner thoughts are speaking out, you know. They speak louder. And the more silence there is, the louder those inner thoughts become. And if you're not prepared to take on the challenge that you said you would, you are easily going to be influenced. By your inner thoughts. Because the demons speak louder when self-doubt creeps in. I don't know if I'm making sense though. I feel like my thoughts are unfiltered. I usually keep them in a non-edited way. You'll probably see some cuts here and there, but that's because... So the thing is that, like, I know my thoughts are quite unclear, but it's because I found out a way to make myself work, you know. Found a workaround making content, and that's by producing longer videos. If you're seeing this on Instagram, then you're seeing the edited versions of the videos that I'm making, and that's because the algorithm works that way. And if you haven't seen my YouTube, I'm making long form. I'm making long form videos. Can't speak. Shit. I'm gonna punch myself, man. I'm making long form videos where I just speak my thoughts instead of trying to filter out what I want to say. And you'll probably see a bunch of pauses. That's because I'm trying to figure out a way to explain it. You know, I've never really talked deeply to a camera. Sometimes I'll speak like deep things or thoughts that require some sort of thinking behind it, but it's very rare for me to talk about it as often as I'm doing it now, and especially on camera, because it's, you're talking to yourself. When you're sitting with a friend, you can easily talk about these deep stuff because you have a second opinion coming in. But sitting here, bro, it feels like I'm talking to myself, and it there's a different vibe there, So, oh, what the fuck? Tearing up. I need to sleep, man. Shit. All right. So I was saying, yeah. Uh, yeah. So if you're on Instagram, then I'll link my YouTube here, so you can come watch some of my YouTube videos if you're interested in like unfiltered stuff. But I gotta warn you. I have to warn you. The videos are quite long and there's a bunch of pauses. So yeah, I mean, disclaimer, I guess. Like, I don't know. Just keep at it, Like, don't give up. The more you have, the more you self-believe, the more you don't want to quit, because it becomes harder to quit once you're so deeply invested in something. And depending on who you are, like, if you're deeply invested in something, then you want to see it to the end. Why am I so dark? You want to see it to the end. And I would encourage you to see it through to the end. Don't quit if you don't see results. Just keep fucking going. Like, I'm stuck right now in a place where I didn't think I would be. I thought shit was easy as fuck. And I'm going in uncharted territories, which are, bro, it's mind-blowing how big the world is. Like, things can go deep, but that you need to have the encouragement or courage to just keep going, like, don't stop even if things are hard. Like, I really love this quote that my best friend told me. He said, he didn't quote it, but what the fuck am I? He told me to not to accept failure, It's kind of true. Because I've been getting a lot of wins. I had been getting a lot of wins, and it kind of made me scared of failure. And whenever I did face some challenges, I would really, like, get down, It would bring me down, and by making a norm of failing, you get used to working in failures. because everyone wants a win. Nobody wants to be a nobody wants to fail at something. But when you do fail, it brings you down. But if you go about it the other way, if you fail constantly, but you're still getting back up, or still working, it it makes the win more exciting or more rewarding, because you didn't do it for the win. At least part of you did do it for the win, but it was because you didn't want to accept that things could end like this. That's kind of what I think about. Like recently I had a win. I don't know if it's a win or not, but I would consider it a win. And it kind of made me complacent. It made me forget what I was told, or what I had prepared myself to be or to get. And you have to be your own wingman.